Hello everyone and welcome to another first look video. Today we are looking at Art of Guile. This is a strategy game and it's made by the company Unphysical Machinery. It's supposed to come out June 2017, so that's already next month. So it will come out very soon. The game mostly reminded me of Company of Heroes because what you notice is that it's all about capturing side objectives, capturing flags. And when you capture a flag, it actually produces resources for you. So in this video we are going to do a 2 versus 2. I'm going to play with an AI against 2 enemy AIs. I'm going to put the enemy AIs on very easy and my friendly AI on very hard. Not because I think that I need it, but because I'm afraid that if I put them on equal terms, that the battle might drag on for hours. And I don't want to make a video that lasts for hours. So I want to make sure that it's probably going to be a pretty easy victory for me. But at least that will allow me to show off the game, show how it works a little bit. I've noticed that making a video while also playing a game is actually quite difficult. Because you are busy with several things. You can't fully focus on the game itself. So I noticed that when I'm videotaping something, I generally play on a bit lower difficulty than I would if I was not video recording it. Anyway, I'm going to jump into a match. And I'll see you once I get into the battle. So I'll see you in a moment. Alright, we are into the match. And I have to state first that I lied. Because there's only normal difficulty AI. So I can't play against anything else. We are going to quickly set up our base. We're going to start with a depot and a barracks. The depot will allow us to store more resources. Because as you can see here, I can only store maximum 250. One of these things adds 150 supply to that. Now we are quickly going to capture some points. We are going to try and do that as fast as possible. What I noticed is that there are 3 different resources. It's not really a feeling that one resource is more important than the other or anything. Basically you need kind of the same amount of resources for everything. Which is maybe a bit of a missed opportunity. It's still in closed alpha. So they need to do some work on it. I would kind of hope that some resources are more needed for certain units than others. I need to quickly build up my barracks. Come on, barracks. There we go. Which will allow me to add some more infantry. You can see that it takes quite some time to capture these points. But, oh yeah, this is very interesting. You actually only start with 1 resource per second, minute, time period at least. And this will actually grow or get higher over time. So the longer you hold a point, the more it will generate. And this is not good for me, because I'm getting seriously attacked here. I might need to retreat for now. Run! Run! They're chasing me, so that guy's probably dead. We have a small engagement up here as well. Units heal a little bit over time, but not completely. What is so interesting about that this gets higher over time is that early on in the game you will only have really basic units, and as the game progresses you will get more and more advanced units, much more so than in, for example, Company of Heroes. We are getting our asses kicked right now, so we need to do something about that. My ally has captured this point over here and this one. So I think we hold 4 points right now and they might hold 5 points. Yeah, it's not a great setting for us yet. Let's see, where are my guys? Over here. I don't want you to die yet. Retreat. So because they heal, I tend to retreat them every once in a while, so they can heal up and get ready for the next engagement. We are training some more soldiers over here. And as you can see here, it costs 60, 50, 50 of all resources. So that's why I say there's no really unique resources at the moment. We have killed this enemy over here. I'm going to keep this guy... He's still healing, so I'm going to keep him over here for a little bit, not too long. Going to try and capture this point back. With the help of my friend, who's also moving there. I think I can upgrade this guy actually. Can I? No, I'm not sure. Sometimes you can upgrade a soldier as well, but I don't really know how that works. It's a bit unclear to me for now. We are not doing too poorly. We have 3 points, 4, 5 points. We are losing this one, I think. And I think there's 9 points in total. So it's not looking horrible for us right now. Let's try to get the center point back as well. We need to build something because we are running. We are having too many supplies right now. Let's see if we can already build some. Let's see. We need a power plant first. This game does also require you to have power plants for some additional, well, power. You can see that I'm using 6 out of 10. If I build more buildings right now, then I will run out of power. Is this guy my guy? No, this is a friendly. My friendlies are doing quite well as well. We are losing this upper point, which is a bit of a shame. Might want to send some units there. Let's get 3 guys and send them up there. And this one guy is going to capture it then. I thought I had one more actually. Oh, he's over here. There we go. We need to build some more now. I want to get some vehicles out. But I can't yet, so I'm going to build an armory instead. Let's get some more infantry soldiers. This allows me to upgrade my infantry a little bit, which is of course always a good thing. We have lost this upper point, so I'm going to try and retake it. We are holding over here, so that's good of course. This guy carries a shotgun, which is very strong. It has a low range of course, but yeah, it's better than a normal guy. He can also take more of a beating. He can take more hits before he dies. What's going on down here? Hopefully they will be able to hold it. I'm going to attack with these 2 guys. Try and capture this point over here. See if we can do that. These 3 guys have taken care of the enemy over here. And they are recapturing the point now. So we're in a pretty decent place right now. Let's see. We can get special kits. I don't have interest in that yet. I mostly want the advanced regeneration right now. But I'm going to make some more units first. I really need to get some more of the first resource and the third resource, because I'm a bit low on that. We are losing this point over here. This guy is getting... the AI can be a little bit... well, a little bit crap here and there. It's getting stuck on things sometimes, which is always annoying, of course. We are being attacked over here. So let's try to push back. See if we can kill them before they run off. At least this guy. There we go. And maybe the other guy as well. He's fleeing. So we're going to hold these 2 guys over here for now. Just to make sure we do not lose the point. We have... now we are losing this point. I'm going to retreat this guy to see if I can make sure that he stays alive. I really need some other stuff as well. We can get advanced regeneration, which means that these guys heal a lot faster. Which is always a good thing, of course. I'm going to send these 4 guys to the center point for now. And from there I want to move them up further. I actually also want to make a healing station, a repair station. Which I can do right now. Let's see if I can build it somewhere outside. No, not really. It's not really clear how far I can build. But yeah, these stations of course allow my units to heal up. They work both for infantry as well as for vehicles. Which might be a bit odd, but yeah. Maybe there will be a medic class at some point. Or a medic building at some point. But right now there isn't yet. Fall back a little bit. Lure him in. Good. Alright, let's overwhelm this guy over here. Hopefully all our 3 guys are able to survive that way. And I think they are. Yeah, that's good. So I want to research the special kit now. Which allows me to get the GWI, I think. Is this the one? I'm actually not sure if that's connected to each other. It's sometimes a bit difficult to see what exactly does what. Where are my soldiers? They are over here. We are holding quite well right now. We are holding most of the map. I want to take this point as well. And that allows us to basically own the entire map. Which means that they can hardly bring new soldiers to the battlefield. I did just lose 1 soldier here, but as long as it's just 1 soldier, that's fine. Let's see if we... he's running. He's annoying. We're not going to chase after him for now. I want to get vehicles out. Let's see if we can... No, not yet. Now we can. So that was very close. It is a bit difficult to get to find places for my units. This is one of the biggest downsides of the game. The buildings are quite large. You need more than in Company of Heroes. But you seem to have almost less space than compared to Company of Heroes. And that is of course always a bit of an annoyance. This guy is really annoying me. I noticed last video how often I'm using the word annoyed. I'm sorry about that, I can't help it. I'm going to try and stop using that word. Anyway, we're going to try and take down this little guy over here. I think, yeah, he is down, good. And we hold most of the map now. So now all that we have to do is attack their main base. And then we have already won. It's going much, much easier so far than I did last match. Last match I had a lot of issues getting anywhere. I see that I can actually upgrade these guys with a bazooka. So I'm definitely going to do that. Especially because I have more than enough of that resource. We can also build some units now, some vehicles now. So we're going to build a Jaguar and some Seekers. And that should help us a lot in attacking the enemy forces. Let's find a good rallying point. There we go. Now what I've noticed, you see all these wreckages here. From basically previous battles, so to say. What is a bit of a shame is that... I want to say annoying again. But what is a bit of a shame is that... where was I going? Is that sometimes your units get stuck on them. Mostly new vehicles tend to kind of get stuck on those things. And yeah, that can be very frustrating because you cannot get your units to the front. Which means you cannot use them. And that gives the enemy a lot of time to rebuild their forces. And to basically just survive. Because you cannot attack the enemy base. We are building a lot of vehicles right now. I'm going to build another depot. Just to make sure that I can keep stocking up some resources. And I can build more advanced buildings. I don't know if I will need them because I'm already doing a lot of damage to their bases. We have some more units over here. I thought we had 3 actually. Oh, there's one more over here. So we have a couple of vehicles out now. And we're definitely going to send them to the front. To just try and win this battle. Construction complete. Oh, this guy is finished up, this depot. Where's my builder? There it is. Let's see, what else can we buy? I would like the heavy factory because that really allows us to create tanks. The war factory is kind of mediocre mid vehicles. It's not really tanks. But this guy over here, that's really the tanks, the heavy factory. But since we are winning so fast, we might not actually be able to use it at all in this video. Can he capture? No, this guy cannot carry the bazooka, which is a real shame because that would really help us finish up this building. But we have some good armor over here, which hopefully will be able to take out the enemy turret. And if we've taken out the turret, we can actually advance into their city and start destroying their buildings. I'm not sure how it works. I don't think they are actually able to build a lot of units, at least. Maybe not at all, because they currently don't hold a single objective. Which means that we have some time to spare. So let's see if we can build the heavy factory now. And get a tank out. One tank is enough, in my opinion right now. I just want to show you how it looks. And for now that's good enough. At least for me. I don't know if you guys find it enough. But I find it enough. We are engaging a enemy... What is it? A mech unit. These mech units are pretty darn strong. Can I actually make them? Let's see if I can make them. No, we do not have the right research for it at the moment. I'm not sure which one is needed for it. Oh, this one is. I just found it. The unlock W or GW1. That's but it's a mech unit, and I have to admit that it's really good unit. We are not being attacked anywhere right now. There is one enemy coming over here, but it's just one soldier, so we should be able to hold just fine. Meanwhile, this advanced factory is getting to 60%, so it will get finished up relatively soon. I noticed that I'm running out of room for my supplies again, so I'm going to make some infantry soldiers. And we really need this tier 1 resource. I'm not sure. It can be a bit difficult to see what produces what. I think we have one up here. The middle one is that. We can build a extractor, which allows us to get more resources from it. We actually have one more over here, which might be a bit safer, so I'm going to move this extractor over there. It's already finished up. So let's move it there, and it should increase our resource income. What are you bleeping about? I'm not sure what's going on, but something is going on. Oh, my research completed. Okay. So we should be able to build a mech suit now. My barracks is over here. And let's build one of those mech guys. These mech guys, I really like them. They are really, really strong. Let's get some infantry to the middle point as well. I'm just going to put all my rally points towards the center point, because that's just the most simple point to gather them. My tank building has finished up as well, so I'm going to build the Black Widow, which is a pretty darn decent tank. Do I need to deploy this thing? Yes, there it goes. And it adds just one resource, but you know, one resource is still nice. It's better than nothing. And it was really cheap, so it should repay itself quite fast. We have a nice little force here again. Let's add some infantry to it. We should be able to add some AT kits as well. Should be able to add 3 AT kits, hopefully even. My tank is finished up. I'll also make a Hedgehog, which is the other tank. Is it still producing? No, it's still producing it. So it will take a little bit of time before it's ready. Use shield or not use shield? Okay, so apparently you can turn on and off using shield. I don't know if it does that automatically. Why are the AT kits not completed? Not sure. But we should be able to just steal these weapons, hopefully. And as soon as that's finished, we are going to start the attack. One of my tanks is finished up, as well as a mech unit. So we are going to send them towards this group and start a good fight. So this is a real tank. You can see that it's quite different from these light vehicles, which are just... You could call them tanks, but they are really, really light tanks. The other tank looks even bigger. And that's the biggest problem also of the Hedgehog. It gets stuck a lot because it's bigger. Which is the biggest annoyance of that unit. We are having a lot of supplies left again, so let's make some more units. Some infantry as well, another mech suit. And this should help us a lot. So this is the other tank, and you can see this is a real tank. But like I said, it's annoying because it gets stuck a lot. It's still in the stage of testing, so I hope that they will fix it. And I kind of assume that they will. It's, I mean, the pathfinding is of course one of the most important things there is about the RTS. If the pathfinding is off, then the whole game is basically off. Let's start attacking their base. We will need to take out this turret as well. So let's start doing that. I think they have 4 turrets. 4 or 3 turrets. No, I did not actually lose this point. I noticed that my soldiers had suddenly died here. At least I noticed there was fog of war here. So, that's what killed me. So they have a mech suit here. A mech suit cannot actually capture your units. So while it killed my units, it did not actually... it did not actually capture the point. So we are destroying his infrastructure now. Which means that we are pretty close to winning. Which is actually a lot faster than I expected. I've played this mission before. And it took me well over an hour to win, I think. But probably because I just played smarter this time. Took me, of course, some time to get used to the game. So yeah, because I'm playing smarter now, it's probably just a lot easier to win. So let's... I'm not sure what I need to do to win, if it's enough to just build his, destroy his HQ, or if I have to destroy everything. But I'm going to focus fire on his HQ. Because it's most likely that that will just win me this battle. I'm also going to destroy this little construction worker while we're at it. Yeah, this guy upgraded. So I think there's 3 options or something, but I don't know what does what. That's a bit of a confusing aspect of the game. I hope they will add some more telling what does what. It's a bit confusing sometimes what you need to do to get to get something finished up. By the way, you can also get helicopters. I haven't used it in this game, but you can also get a helicopter, the Storm 1. I probably need to do a lot more research before I can build it, so I'm not going to do that in this battle. But just to make sure that you know it, you can also build helicopters. We have destroyed his second outpost, so I think that's not enough to win the battle. We probably need to destroy all of his buildings before we can win the game. So let's try to finish up his base and get our men back home, because they've deserved it. Let's see if we have some more units over here. We do, we have quite a few. This center piece here is where I got stuck a lot in the previous battle. I probably would have been able to win much faster if I would not have gotten stuck here. There was a destroyed tank in the center here, and yeah, my unit just couldn't get around it, which meant that I couldn't really win the battle. So I think we have destroyed most of his buildings now. I'm not sure what I need to do right now. Is there any point that I have not captured yet? Doesn't look like it. No. Did I miss a building maybe? Maybe there is no ending of the game yet. That is also... Oh, I think they have the mech suit here still, maybe? No, that was destroyed. No, it's still here. So maybe if we kill the mech guy, then we have won the battle. Yes, there we go. So that was indeed what we needed to do. So let's take a look at the statistics. We've clearly done the most damage. We've made 5,000 damage. While the others combined hardly even made 3,000-4,000 damage. We didn't kill the most units. We only killed 13 units and we actually lost 16. So kill death ratio wise we didn't do too well. We did produce the most units. We produced 14 units. And of course we destroyed the most buildings because we destroyed 16 buildings. We also built most buildings, which was 12, and our strategy efficiency was 275%. So that sounds like a good strategy or a good strategy efficiency. Anyway, that was it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more of this game, please let me know in the comment section. It will come out June of this year. So if you want to see more of this video, let me know and I will probably play more of it. And that is all I had to say for this video. So thank you all for watching and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.